To the GME community, it's been a long battle. Fudge, shills, corrupt hearings, corrupt politicians and regulators, smoke and mirrors and a front row seat to the greatest clown show on planet Earth. Hey yo, whoops, let's get it, they ain't ready. About to open up a can on Mafia Don Kennedy. Short position heavy, he walked the edge of machete. The premiums I bet margin is calling him already. And Jeff Yas taking the loss, Susquehanna going down to the tune of Ricker Spades and bananas. Wonder how much stamina Mafia got left. Gonna bond DRS till we beat you to death. DTCC, screw the booch, big time. Jaw, you something the big doodle this time. Processing the split wrong, deliver it. In the words of Wooch, couldn't deliver it. So they splitting it absent, the dividend. Way to let us know that the MOAS is imminent. So evident, overwhelming the evidence. Share swim infinity pool, lasts forever, man.
We by GME to DRS, our shares is our destiny.
By holding DRS, we're golden.
We by GME to DRS, our shares is our destiny.
Bought up all the synthetic shares, they short sold them.
Yeah, time to deliver it. Hands turning straight into diamonds, they're shimmering. Smile on the air, but behind scenes they're quivering. Games coming soon with the mutable and it's simmering. Yeah, and I can't wait till they release that. On the marketplace, collect the pieces like I'm B-Strat. And you know I need that. Come and spin the wheel like Kyoto. GME run the game and you know so. I'm on a rant like Marantz. The financial situation of the shorts is advanced. It's a sham, it's a mockery, a land full of gluttony. Victor in California told Jimmy Chill to suck on these. These runs are just a gentle tease. They short the ETFs, rack up the STDs. Feels like I'm on DMT, Wooch and DMT. Shout out to DFB. I be like,
We by GME to DRS, our shares is our destiny.
By holding DRS, we're golden.
yeah.
We by GME to DRS, our shares is our destiny.
Bought up all the synthetic shares, they short sold them.
Sold them, I hold them while it's getting swollen. Daniel W. has got the memes of the Cohen. Dave Lowry, the investors are so emboldened. Take back the power, collectors are in control. And time to get busy. Tinfoil theories, dizzy market dilly. Super stock broken down, get the word around town. Wooch and DMT up in the ears, turn it up now. And holler what now?
Swinging around, go for chucks like Kung Pao. The MOAS coming, the world be like, wow. Not looking pretty for finance committee. Time to wake up, Keith, Rory, Kitty right now. Tried to warn me, you looking the other way. They like, there is no war here in Ba Sing Se. I'm like, okay, don't escape Pompeii. There's a fork in history, you headed the wrong way.
We by GME to DRS, our shares is our destiny.
By holding DRS, we're golden.
Yeah.
We by GME to DRS, our shares is our destiny.
Bought up all the synthetic shares, they short sold them. By holding DRS, we're golden. Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC, a superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Marantz Rants. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, whole lot of truth, no financial advice. We are live right now on TikTok. We're live on YouTube, and I want to thank you guys for coming back as often as you guys do. Thank you so much. Marantz, if you have time, can you elaborate on covered calls and why, in your opinion, they aren't a good option? For me, yeah. I mean, I can tell you, I can elaborate on that, sure. Another question that's coming in over here from TikTok. The question is, Marantz, what do you think about the new IPOs? Some Carlos, I don't think about them. There's not an IPO out there that has come out that went in the right direction for a long time. You know, I can think of Coinbase and it retracting almost 80% from launch, you know, from peak to trough. over the next 2 to 3 years and finally getting back up to even. There's a lot of things about IPOs I don't like. It's better than an IPO. Imagine this. Imagine if someone came to you and said, we're going to launch this new company. The company has zero corporate debt. And they have a float of 447 million shares, very small float. The cost is $23.47 per share. They don't pay their board of directors not one single dollar, not shares, no money, no compensation at all to the board of directors. So there's no overpaid executives with the company. Additionally, the company is sitting on $9 billion of cash, 500 million of Bitcoin, and they make a profit of around we'll just say it, 500 million annually on the trailing 12. That sounds like an amazing company with growth in income, margin growth in every statistical category that you want to measure. Even growth in top line revenue, overall revenue per store per man hour. More money on everything you want to do. There's not a negative metric that you're going to bring to the table. And wouldn't that sound like a great investment? I think so. Better than any IPO that's listed, because that's GameStop today, guys. GameStop is the number one investment on Wall Street. Fundamentally, I don't care about a short squeeze. I don't care about manipulation of markets. I don't care what they tell you, that it's a Reddit crowd, a Wall Street bets crowd, people pump. That's not what happened. It's complete bullshit. Retail can't move a stock. Remember, I tell you, I'm going to tell you this till the day I drop, because I've been doing this so long. Retail can't move a stock. Not enough Tom, Dick, and Harrys are going to come in here and buy 100 shares at a time, 200 shares at a time, are going to move a stock. You don't get it. You guys don't understand it. We've shown you. We've told you. You're telling me the whole market was going to crumble over a $30 billion move. A $30 billion move was going to crumble Wall Street, and people halted the stock, and they made movies about it. They've made documentaries to attack people, and you're going to tell me that that's the problem. The focus was a $30 billion swing in market cap over the span of 2 months. That was the problem. I saw NVIDIA move $1 trillion in one day. $1 trillion of market cap left NVIDIA in one day. And because Wall Street was set up for the move, they manufactured the move, they made it happen, and they made money on the downside, it's okay. Where's the movie? Where's the movie about Trump tariffs, about Trump coming out with certain press conferences at certain dates and times to manipulate the stock? Why is Trump allowed to make statements about the economy in the middle of the day when the market's open and it fluctuates that way? Oh, what do you know? It's a catalyst. No, it's not. It's manufactured. The way you get your info, the way you spoon feed it to yourself, you're out there. Yeah, I think Wall Street's okay. Yeah, I think we're going to be great. I think the jobs report was good. I think, economy's booming. I think cars are going to be great. Electric vehicles. You know how many idiots I had to hear come say this to me about Tesla? Oh, Tesla's got this autonomous vehicles. They're behind Waymo. Don't worry. They're not even up close to it. Thank you so much for the truth over here and the $2 super chat. Appreciate you. You're going to tell me Tesla's the investment? I'm telling you, I was scrolling, reading, watching. The top 5 stocks is going to be NVIDIA, Meta, Tesla. Way to name the top 5, bro. That's phenomenal. Tesla's one of your top 5 picks. Not only is Tesla grossly overvalued at like a 200 PE ratio, they're ending the $7,500 tax credit. Your EV tax credit is going to end at the end of this month. This is the last month. Now, I know EV sales are gone in the UK, and there's no one buying Teslas because of Elon and his partnerships with the current administration. Maybe because Elon's a punk ass. I can't stand him. I never have. You guys know, you guys have watched this show for 4.5 years. I literally hate the dude. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I think he's an arrogant, pompous asshole, having children just to spread his seed and not really caring for the kids. Like, you're just a jackass dancing on stage. And you guys really want to impress me? Hey, Mr. Doge, Mr. Department of Government Efficiency, show me the money. Show me the arrests. Go to the Department of Justice. Show me how they prosecuted people for fraud and all this shit. How many nonprofit organizations did they have to make to funnel money from, you know what? I've seen this before. I used to work for someone. He was an older gentleman. He had since retired. Okay? But let me tell you what he did. Allegedly. Let me tell you what he did. He would have the plumber on the job site every day. Every day. I was like, why do we have a plumber here? They're like, oh, the plumber be walking in going, oh, I'm just fixing the tower, the paper towel dispenser. I'm fixing the soap dispenser. I'm like, you're a plumber. Well, it's part of the sink. Yeah, it just needs batteries. No, I'm going to order a whole new sink. I'm going to do some hot water work. I'm going to do it. And I was just like, what the? And I'm trying to figure it out because I'm in charge of expenses. And I'm like, hey, why do we have this plumber? Why are we billing the plumber $30,000 a month? For what? What are we doing? Are we flushing the pens down the toilet? What's going on here? Just so happens the guy I worked for, who was hiring this plumber, was also building a house. And his house needed plumbing. And he was billing it to the company. Yeah. His house needed plumbing. So he billed the whole damn thing to the company, and the plumber's over there working on the house for free. Oh yeah. Don't worry, the guy retired immediately. The minute the word got out, hey, this is what your government's doing. Your government is funding programs, and then in turn, their friends and families are running those programs, and they're funneling money to themselves. It's not just insider trading. This is what the government does. Have you ever seen a city planner do it? All of a sudden, their brother-in-law gets the concrete contract or the building permit. And then you're just like, how did this deal happen? It's not new. This has been happening for decades and years. I was on the board of directors for a company called Fight Cancer Now. I'm on the board of directors, right? And they're like, you're the secretary. I said, that's fine. She goes, what else? You're the treasurer, right? I said, I am the treasurer. I'm the treasurer for the Junior American Football Program. And my dad was the president, newly appointed, my dad at the time. And I had just got out of the military, and I have a corporate job. And my dad's like, hey, you're the smartest guy I know. Come be the treasurer. So we're right there. We're looking at checks. And I'm like looking at all the checks that were written, and I'm like, hey, yo. I'm like, do you realize that we bought or refurbished the helmets and shoulder pads 3 times last year? And my dad's like, what? And I'm like, yeah. We're buying pads and helmets that the players return, and we're buying new ones every year, and I don't see new ones. I was trying to figure it out. But yet I see the former president in a Corvette and a boat. What? Yes. I said, yo, Pops, man, we're not built this way. We have too much integrity to do anything. I would never risk it and get arrested or anything for some money. No, these guys do it. They do it. You guys might not know the story. There's some lawyer guy out there. I don't know if you guys know him. He robbed people like for $400 million during Bernie Madoff. The only reason why you know Bernie Madoff and not this lawyer is because you go Google it. I forget his name. This fool, he went in there and impersonated other people while he was meeting up, and he would rent out the office space of the buildings of those companies being the finance companies. He'd rent out the office space in the Solo building. You guys know the Solo building, number 9 in New York, you know, where KKR is, where Apollo was, where everybody was banking in that bitch. Avon is at the first 25 floors. You guys know the Solo building? Well, this dude rented out a floor in the Solo building just so he could tell some potential investors that he works for the companies in that building. He didn't. He was impersonating people. He would find their business cards on the floor and then put them right there on the desk. Here's my business card. Yeah, and he'd get $100 million. Yeah, he was $400 million under. Go check it out. Making $40K a year, what's the best investment I could make? The best investment you could make? Great question. $40K a year. Well, the best investment you can make first off is figuring out your expenses, because you shouldn't be acquiring too many if you have $40K, because that's not a lot of money compared to common day expenses. Chances are you have a $1,000 cell phone in your hand, and you think that's a necessity. What investments would I be making with $40K a year? I'd make sure I'd have no debt. And if I did, it'd be very low interest debt. Like very low. Like I don't have a single credit card over 0. I have 2 credit cards and a vehicle, and they're all 0% interest. All of them. And that's because I know a little hack. The car I got during COVID, I'm fine. I'm only owed like 6 payments, 5 payments. But the credit cards, I know a hack. So it's a little different. I don't know if you guys know the hack, but you got to have Citibank. If you have Citi, call them. Call them and say, hey, I have financial hardship, which you probably do. And then it's not a hack. I mean, it's true. I had a financial hardship at the time when I called them. You guys don't know, we were transitioning between jobs. My wife was. And then so I was like, okay, here's what we got. And that's it. So whatever. You're good. My Tesla car loves you, Marantz. I know, Gabriel. I paid my car off 3 years on a 6-year loan. I guess that's good. You paid off a depreciating asset faster. Big chunks of money. You're doing great. Where's the equity in it? Are you going to sell it? Are you going to lose it? What are you going to do with it? I'm good. I'm good with making small payments and using the bulk of my cash to make an impact for me later on down the road. Like I tell you, this number's not accurate. I put in $10 more today, right? So I have the ability to buy a whole lot more. I had a conversation with my wife. My wife and I were talking about do we want to make a splash on this investment called GameStop. And we both came to the same agreement that, you know what? I already have a lot. I have a lot, and I do want more, but I'm in no rush. I've been buying GameStop $20 a day for the last 4.5 years. So there you go. I did $10 today. I'm not going to lose it. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I'm just going to keep doing what we do. That's it. So it's, I told you that I was going to, only debt I have is student loans. That's terrible, dude. That is absolutely terrible. For all of you guys out there with student loans, if you have a student loan, you better be a doctor, a lawyer. You better be something that warrants the degree. Because there are jobs out there right now, and you don't need a degree. You need experience. And the greatest experience is life. And I wouldn't join the military. And I tell you, I didn't join the military because I couldn't afford college. I didn't join the military because I didn't know direction or anything like that. No, I knew it was going to be a great bullet point on my resume my whole life. And that's it. That's what it has been. Student loans are worse than car loans. Student loans are worthless. Like you had to have that paper. You had to have that namesake to it. No, you should have went and got a job. I'm not hiring a college kid. I'm not hiring a college kid right out of college. Nope, I'd hire someone who's been on the job for 5 years. Personally, that's the way I do it. No debt, just putting money in the S&P 500 and the QQQ. Wow. Wow, this guy, man. These kids, they don't know any better, man. They don't have a clue. Like everybody, I just put money into ETFs and that's how I do it. And so you're never going to beat the market. You are the market, and you're putting it in now. When Warren Buffett doesn't own a single index fund, this guy sold off everything in the S&P. You see people like Ryan Cohen. He went out and he invests into individual securities. He picks about 4 companies that he likes and he goes for it. And in this case, he picked GameStop and he put $10 million in it this year. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you guys, these guys are billionaires for a reason. Ryan's in his 30s, man. Wall Street hates him. They can't handle it. He's going to be here forever. He's going to be a trillionaire. The first trillionaire in the world will be Ryan Cohen of GameStop. And you guys don't understand it. It's his mentality that he's going to be the first trillionaire. You know, I shit on Elon Musk, and I shouldn't, because in the 2000s, Elon Musk didn't amount to much. He's part of the PayPal mafia. And you know those guys who sold off PayPal and they formed it. Now all those guys have ties with the government and all the other new companies up and coming like Palantir. But I will tell you, he went through a lot to get where he's at today, to be the richest man in the world. He did. Fail, shunned, shorted, all of it. So he sells PayPal, takes that money, powers it back, gets into Tesla, makes it run, right? Tesla took how long to take off? Around 13 years. Well, look at this. Ryan Cohen of GameStop is a billionaire because of Chewy, makes other investments. He's had a good run. He got into GameStop. It's been 2 years. After September 28th, in about 26 days, he has been with the company for 2 years. Been invested for 5, on the board of directors and working for the company for 2. In those 2 years, they have gone from losing $300 million a year to now making $300 million. So a swing profit of $600 million a year, not to mention all the other perks and all the other partnerships. So the fact that Elon can become the richest man in the world after 13 years and getting lucky, and he got lucky. You have Ryan Cohen, who's already a billionaire, who's not making decisions based off of the deposits he can make today. No, his time horizon is infinite. It's infinity. He's doing amazing. And if you're not invested with him, then you're not invested with the next Warren Buffett. You're not on this timeline. People know exactly what I'm talking about. He is the genius behind e-commerce. He builds, he directs, and he's your guy. That's all I can tell you. He's your guy. Okay. My sister has a degree she doesn't even use. That was my point. That was my point. Ridiculous, bros. Swear to you. I don't know how good this platform is going to be one day. This platform, Marantz Rantz, where we give out stock info. People think it's all about GameStop. It's not. I mean, I'm going to literally talk about like 7 other stocks today. I got it all mapped out. You guys just don't know it. But could you imagine when they come looking for you and they're like, bros, you guys got GameStop? That's pretty amazing. And how long you been doing? You know what everybody missed? Everybody's over talking shit. You missed out on this. You missed out on that. I buy the S&P. Look at you. I buy S&P, right? No, I'm not that loser. Thank you. Just wish I would have saved more when I was younger. We all do, Hawaii. But you wouldn't be the way you are today if you were saving then. You wouldn't even have the experiences you have. You have to lose to win. You have to let it go. I'm gonna tell you guys something though. Who here bought gold in the last year? That's a real question. Everybody's talking shit, right? Oh, you didn't buy Nvidia, you didn't buy Palantir, you didn't get the run, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. Yeah, well, gold just went up 100% over the last year. Literally went up from 18 to 35. 1,800 to 35. It's up 90% right now. What are you going to do? You're going to tell me that I missed out on gold? Or that I could buy gold and gold's something that can go up forever, right? I hope they don't find a lot of it somewhere. Oh, wait, they already have. It's how do they extract it? My dad told me to buy it during COVID, so I did. You bought gold. That's good. That's good. What do you do now? What do you do now? See, I'm excited. I'm excited for GameStop for all the right reasons, guys. Everything points to domination. Everything. Right there, Larry Chang was talking about today on Twitter. Talked about how somebody was asking him about how he gets paid for GameStop being on the board of directors. And the Wall Street guys couldn't figure it out. They're like, what do you mean you don't get paid? He's like, nah, we don't make any money. They're like, well, then maybe you get some options, maybe you get some stock, maybe. Nope, don't get any of that. And that's okay. People don't have to understand this investment. They don't have to understand why it's so great. They let them think their narratives. Let them think that it's a failed investment. Let them think that it's a bankrupt company or the next Blockbuster. Whenever you hear people say those things, just remember they're the sheep in this world. They're the same people that think 2 airplanes flew into 2 buildings randomly in the middle of New York on a Tuesday morning, and those buildings collapsed because the planes were heavy and the fuel melted the metal. And it burned an inferno into the building and it collapsed, but yet it did not burn the passports of any jihadists, whoever, on board. Those people believe we were walking on the moon and filming it and broadcasting it and talking on it in the 60s. Those people believe that John F. Kennedy was assassinated by Lee Harvey Oswald. Those people believe a lot of things that are not true because they believe what they were told. I'm here. I don't know what the hell Atlas 123 is or whatever the hell it's called. Do you guys know what I'm talking about right now? There's this meteor coming from behind the sun, and it's coming straight to Earth, and they think it's going to slow down and that it's alien invasion. 2027. I don't care. All I'm thinking about is, do I have enough GameStop shares by the time these show up? You sound desperate. Swank. What would you like to do? Would you like to come onto the show? Would you like to do this? So, you're one of them people, a conspiracy theorist. I don't know, you leave your house. I'm a conspiracy theorist now, guys. so many facts and so many mathematical equations in front of you, but I'm a conspiracy theorist. Okay. I guess I am. I'm one of those. Earth is a square, bro. Alien invasion, another one of the playing cards. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Hey, artificial intelligence looks really real to me. Can we talk about college football? No, God. Yeah, it's a waste of time cheering on kids who are getting paid now millions of dollars on NIL deals, looking at your boy Bill Belichick just looking like a scrub. So they score first, and then TCU runs up the score on them. What are they going to do? That defense didn't look like it could tackle anybody. Don't get tough with me, guys. Don't do it. The guy says I am a millionaire. It's all relative. It's all relative. I don't know. I've never done the math that way. Okay. All right, I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, we never know who's at the door. So we always stay ready. Always stay ready. All right. You guys don't know, bro. Put it back in the clip. Oh no, when it gets crazy, I chamber for sure. There you go. All right, we're good. Whew. Yeah, well, my dogs don't make noises like that. They don't bark. So when they throw up the signal, I'm looking. So I had to go run back the tape. I had to go do a lot of things. Sorry, guys. Back to regular scheduled program. Right here. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. All right, I'm back. All right. So back to us. Okay, guys, we're going to look at some charts. We're going to have some fun today. Don't worry about that other stuff too much. Just curious. Nobody bought gold? Just you? Yeah. As far as me being a millionaire, I don't know. I think I am. I've been married to the same woman for 18 years, and we live a very beautiful life. So it's worth more than any dollar you want to put in front of me. Remember when you kept saying Baylor was going to beat Auburn? Well, this is day 3 of trying to... Levi, I've never said Baylor was going to beat Auburn. You to hold yourself accountable. Hey, Marantz, can you help me better understand how informative sales by executives aren't insider trading? Informative sales by executives aren't insider trading because there's windows. There's windows, Anthony. Allegedly, right? I don't want to speak out of turn here. I don't know exactly what you're referring to, but they're not allowed to sell X amount of days before earnings and after, and certainly with an 8K when it goes out. There's rules there. I know that when I've had shares that I wanted to sell, there's a window, and then they'll tell you no. And I've also seen my senior leaders, their accounts where their RSUs were not fully vested yet, and so you try to take out a third or a fourth or a half, depending on years of service. And so I learned a lot about that, but I just don't know what you're referring to. But as far as executives selling insider, look at these guys. What they'll do is a lot of the times, though, Anthony, they set up a 10.5B1 program. So when you set it up, that 10.5B1, you're taking the responsibility of selling shares out of your hands, and you're giving it to the brokerage that whomever holds your shares. So you can make an announcement. I'm going to sell off some shares this quarter or next year, or whatever. But you have to have it set up, right? So someone else makes the call for you, and that was it. The Beretta is loaded. It's not a Beretta. Sorry, guys. I'm Levi. If you want to hold me accountable, I'm down, bro. I don't watch sports, and I didn't say Baylor or Auburn or any of that. I'm not against you, man. I wouldn't pick who makes bets on sports. It sounds absolutely ignorant. You know what I would do? For all of you guys out there that care about sports betting, it's almost like day trading for me. Okay? And I'm going to explain it to you what I mean by that. Is I would tell you that when a person that gives you a recommendation on a stock or an investment strategy, or they give you an idea of the sports bet, what bets they're making, I would definitely tell you to make them show you their bet. Don't just tell me that you're making a bet on this team on this day. Show me the receipt. Stop giving me advice on investments. Show me the receipt. I've only given out one thing that I've ever said. I said, I'm buying GameStop, and I show you my position, period. When I've sold shares of AMC or Bed Bath & Beyond, I once owned 5 shares of Bed Bath & Beyond. And for what I know, Noisy Corex is saying that he used to pump Bed Bath & Beyond. And in the video he clipped me on was so, oh my God, out of context. I literally said, if GameStop does this, then this is what they're going to try to do. I wasn't promoting it. Guys, remember the first time GameStop ever had talked about Jamaica and the partnerships between Bed Bath & Beyond and GameStop? Anybody remember that? When that came up with Kais Malej? This is before PP Seeds ever existed. I talked to a guy named Kais Malej in the summer of 2022, before anybody ever knew who the hell he was. I interviewed him. And what did he say? Come on, brother. Brother, you need to... He thought Rico and I were the same person. Your name is Rico, right? You're really a soldier, right? I'm like, no, that's my brother. You have a brother? You don't have a brother. Okay, guys. Stupid. No, you have a twin brother. Yes, I do. I have a twin brother. There's no way. Anyway, what I said about GameStop merging with Bed Bath & Beyond at any time, what I said to the T, to the day, I said it'll never happen because the leadership is not what you want it to be. Remember this in business, guys. There are red flags everywhere. You have to see them before they happen. I see them right now. I see them happen with a certain little company, a little grocery company called Aldi. You guys are familiar with the German chain, Aldi grocery stores. They're everywhere. 250, 225 new Aldi stores will be coming up this year. That's what they project. And everyone's talking about, look at the growth, look at the growth, look at the growth. And that's Wall Street talking growth. And that's Wall Street talking numbers. They don't understand business. There's a difference between just growing, and then there's a difference between culture and business. If I'm going to open up 225 new stores, where the hell do I have the employees to instill the business of what the culture really is for this company? I just can't hire anybody off the street and expect them to adopt and adapt to what we do. You have to teach, and that culture takes time to pass on. You have to have leadership built in. You do it from within. You don't hire from the outside in. So when you're expanding businesses and companies, you can't do it at this rate. Alex, what'd you need, Alex? Alex wants to talk. Alex, do you want me to take off the headset? What do you want to do, Alex? Because we'll put you on the show right now. I'm live on YouTube. Oh, you're one of these guys. Are you a cave dweller? Bro, these guys live in caves, bro. I don't know how TikTok gives them the chance to just pair up. Now you're gonna stay there. Yeah, now you want a versus battle, bro. That makes sense, dude. I'm busy with life, bro. Here, have fun, okay? Anyway, Aldi is massive in the UK. Yeah, they're gonna come over and hire here. I'm trying to tell you, when you expand too fast, remember I said this, like 10 years from now, you're gonna be like, holy shit, bro, they're going bankrupt. You'll see what I'm talking about. A company like Aldi has customer service like most Dollar Generals. Good point on culture. Yes, I'm telling you, man. I've been here. I've seen it. So I'm telling you only because I've been a part of it for so long. You guys know my transition of what I'm trying to do with my life, or I want to do this more often with you. And you guys don't know the grind I've given myself. I killed myself for 13 years. Every day, never missing a day of work, and then to come out here and still do YouTube, and hours, guys, hours and hours and hours and hours, and I still studied and I still tried. But you know what? The culture has to be passed on. You have to teach people the job that you want, right? I mean, I always tell you, learn 2 jobs ahead of you, above you, and 1 below you. Like you got to know. You got to know what to do. You don't want to be the Marines. The Marines, man, you kill the top guy, they don't know what the hell they're doing. Well, that guy quit on me? Good. I can't wait for GameStop to hit. I have 2 job constructions, an Amazon warehouse, and I can't afford it. Tell me that, bro. Tell me that. You know, I don't know what you can afford. I want to thank you for all the roses and stuff, Shkelly. Thank you so much for the gun, too. Does he have a black eye, too? I don't know what that means. Put enough in the company to match the 401k 6%, or go half at 3% with no company match. Austin, great question. Those sounds like financial questions. Those sound like financial advice questions. What would I do? So, depending on who your brokerage is, right? Like I have a broker that handles my money, my retirement fund, and I was on the phone with them today, and I was like, okay, so what's the match? And they go, well, 1% of your pay. If you just put in 1%, you end up missing out on $19 at the end of the year. And I said, that's it? Like, okay, what if I do 2%? Well, then they match this and they go up to this much amount, and it's like you can play with it percent by percent by percent, but I encourage you guys to study your risk tolerance and who's buying right now. I've never put in 20 at the top of something. And I'm talking about I'm able to put in 20% of my check, and I've never done it. Never, because look at the market. It's always somewhere, and I always can go and buy something else that I like. I'm just telling you right now, I can't believe people promote and say NVIDIA is the investment they want to make. I love this company, AI chips, it's going to go to this. They need to say a dollar amount. It's going to 250, guys. It's 180, 190. It's going to 250. And I was like, bro, they have 25 billion shares? Like, for it to go up 50, I mean, do you know what number that is? That's like a $6 trillion market cap. We got to stop this nonsense. And we got to stop this bullshit. I can't with people. I'm trying to help them, but they don't want to help themselves. They want to believe TikTokers and YouTubers and Reddit. I'm not those guys. I'm somebody so different. I've been doing this so long. You know, somebody asked me today, go, Marantz, are you compensated for your stock info from GameStop themselves? Why? Why would you think that? Why can't I just be a normal guy who studies private equity and investments overall? I study leadership teams, I study leadership styles, and how to run a business. That's what I study. I'm not studying candles. How often do I pull up the damn chart for you guys? Look at this bullish divergence. Look at this right here. We've got a gravestone doji. We've got this candle right here. We double top, double bottom, Fibonacci and retracements. Tell me it's going to go here, going to go there. Here's the downward trending channel. Here's a bearish channel right here. We're trending down. Yeah. We know we're in a bearish movement right now on the QQQ. We know that we're going to be tanking it in. We know that I called out Lululemon being a terrible company 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I said, look at the value. There ain't nothing here. You're not normal, Marantz. You're a superhero, man. Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you. Some people notice. Yeah, for me, on my 401k, I put in 1%, bro. My company is about to raise and match to 12% to retain experience. Oh, good for your company. Could you imagine? You put in money and buying less at the top, and they're going to go ahead and match that? You're buying less. You don't understand that you're buying less. The higher the market goes, you buy less of it. That's the crazy part. Why? This is what I do. I get out of the overpriced market because Warren Buffett's out. Every indicator that I've been showing you, no matter how you grade this market, I don't care if it's P ratios, if it's price to book, if it's EBITDA, if it's the CAPE rate, I don't care what you look at. Okay? Everything, it's at the all-time high. It's the biggest correction waiting to happen now. Is it going to happen tonight? Probably not. But I'm prepared that if it were to happen, I'm on the other side of it. Now, I did get this question from Running with Silver, okay? Silver's got to run. You guys know him from part of the chat. He's part of the show every now and then. He says, Marantz, I'm not liquid. I don't have $10,000 to buy in tomorrow. I don't have $100,000 to buy in when the market crashes. And you're right. You're not liquid, and you probably don't have that type of money. That's not the point. The point is to buy things, invest into things that do have that type of money. This is what makes Berkshire Hathaway so valuable to people. That's why people don't sell. They're $700,000 a share. And you know what happens? When the market corrects and it comes down, they have $355 billion of cash to use and deploy. You might not have the cash, but they have it. So what am I invested in? Them. How can I be if it's 725? I can't. So let's go get the next best thing. What's the next best thing, guys? I'm telling you about companies that have executives that have the authority to do whatever they want with their investments. Only GameStop. GameStop put it in the damn bylaws that they get to invest their cash any way they want. They got rid of their loan facility. They got rid of everyone who oversees their money. And it's just Ryan Cohen, Alan Adel, and Larry Chang, the three hot boys. And let me tell you about these hot boys. All right? Lil Wayne, Birdman, and the crew. These dudes right here, these guys are going to make some money for you. They have $9 billion of cash, and they get to do whatever they want with it. You want cash? You want money when a correction happens? Great. I know where you can get some. It's called GameStop. Put your money in and watch them work. It's funny when you look at the insiders at trading, and they do not sell, and they're only buying. Here we go, Skelly. So, when you look at GameStop, insiders are buying shares, and they have been for the last 4 years. And it's not even the fact that the current insiders are buying shares. That's not the problem that I see here at GameStop, or the good thing I see. I see a better thing. Every exiting CEO, chairman of the board, every C-suite officer that has left this company over the last 5 years, every single exiting officer, they have not sold one share. Let that sink in. Those dudes are let go from the company, and they haven't sold a share. Do you know why? Because they're on the inside of it too. They know what the hell is happening at GameStop. They know the manipulation. They know that Ryan's in. They know everybody's going to be great. The company's not as bad as it looks like. The block is hot, yes. Smash the like button, guys. Appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. And yeah, we'll keep it going. Remember that. George Sherman.
Yeah, did he sell a single share? The former CEO before Matthew Furlong? Nope. Matthew Furlong, did he sell any shares? Nope. Matt Crupio, did he sell any shares? Nope. Jenna Owens? Nope. DJ Shala, whatever her name was, did she? Nope. Nir Patel, him? Nope. Nope. Who else? They're not selling a damn thing. They're all sitting on their hands going, I know what's happening over there. They got really lucky. They got awarded some shares, guys. They got awarded some shares. They signed some good contracts. Somebody gave them a sweetheart deal. Hey, y'all. Happy birthday to Amber, guys. Shout out to Amber. You know what it is. Thank you, Roy Johnson. You're back. Appreciate you guys. Santiago, thank you for coming back. I love you guys. All right, let's get it, guys. Let's go get the good stuff. Let's go look at charts. Let's go look at websites. I have an update to do on Power Packs. Here's GameStop. The update right now on Power Packs is this. If you guys are not familiar, there is a website out there. It's a top secret website. Nobody knows about it. I go to GameStop. The employees don't know. I can go walk down the street right now. Nobody knows. Nobody knows it but me. Huh. Like a clown, I put on a show. The pain is real, even if nobody knows. And I'm crying inside. Nobody knows about Power Packs but me and you. Powerpacks.gamestop.com, the number one website in the world. Powerpacks.com. Download the app, Power Packs. You can now go to the website and you can register to become a beta member of this website. Oh, baby. Good luck. They are onboarding more beta users starting tomorrow. They just announced this 36 minutes before I started this stream. I have been in the beta for a month. I've been buying cards. I'm proud to say that in this channel here, we have done over $2,200 worth of spins. I did my best with $2,200. I'm a little strapped. I don't want to spend money right now. I'm very disciplined. But let me show you. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Oh, baby. Look at this, guys. I got 86 cents, okay, in my wallet. That's all I got. Hold on. The collection, shit sold. All right? My other card's sold. But I got Pikachu offer right here. You guys know this card yesterday. They offered me, how much they offered me? Like $15, $14, $12? I said, no, I'll never sell it. $19.99 Pikachu Jungle, first edition Pikachu. They're now offering me $14, card ladder value of 20. Over here, PSA estimate is 20, card ladder of 14. They're offering me $14.40. I said, no, I'm not selling. I might just hang on to that forever. That's the original Pikachu card, bro, from 1999. Another one here. This offer here on this card, I bought it for $50. It has a card ladder value of 70. They're offering me $59.42. Not selling it. Flying Pikachu 2021 Pokemon Celebrations full art PSA 10 on this Pikachu. That's my card, part of collections, right? Then we have this one. Went up in offers, guys. It was $85 on card ladder value. It is now $99. After 5 days of holding this card, it went up $15. Can I tell you about how my money appreciates? Let me explain to you. I paid $50 for this card. It is now worth $100. That is 100x on my money. Can I tell you about these collectibles that actually go up in value? They're offering me $77.39, but I won't take it. It's worth $100 on card ladder, and I'm still not going to sell it. Here's this card, still at $21. I don't believe it. I'm not selling it for $21. No, I am not. Not for $18.90. It's just going to sit in my box. I already have this one at home. I feel good. Do you guys feel good? Let's go do it. Power Packs, $50 silver pack. Are you guys ready? Are we ready to get it rocking? We're ready to get it rocking. All right, here's a Power Pack, guys. You guys ready? Here we go. Wish us luck. Let's go get this Power Pack, babe. Let's go. Let's go. We're trying to hit a chase card here. Card worth $800. You never know. You just never know. Here we go. It's a Japanese PSA 10 Durant Art Rare. Oh, my God. You think, let me tell you guys something, okay? PSA 10 Art Rare. They're telling me it's $22.50. They're going to give me $22.50 for this card. Means I can't spin again if I take it. But you know what I'm going to do, guys? On this card here, I'm going to hang on to this card. It's out of White Flare Pokemon. It just came out. I'm going to hang on to this card for a while till I get back $100, whatever. I'm in the world of now collecting to collect. My kids will get these cards and they'll love it. George, what's up, Geronimo? You're in the chat. You're on the channel. Yeah, you're drawing art. Got you, bro. You know I don't like clowns, bro. This guy, I don't like clowns. No, bro, I don't like clowns. Hey, they can't hear you on the show. You want me to turn it on so they can hear you on the show? But you know what? You're good for TikTok, bro. Don't worry about it. You're on TikTok. I'm on YouTube. I'm on a show on YouTube. That's what I do. Yeah, you're doing good. You're drawing, though? This guy has a picture of a clown, bro. Never going to happen. That card, oh, God. I will not be, no. Look at this card, guys. I couldn't take the 22, guys. I thought about it, but my heart's not in it like that, guys. Nope. I'm just going to hang on to it, and that's it. I'm not spending again. No, sir. Here we go. The card is currently worth $31, according to the sales that have been going on. $31 last month. It sold in July. It's not sold this month. So, yeah, the value could go way up high, depending. We'll see real soon. But it's at $31 2 months ago. Try me now. Okay, so we'll wait till we get real value for that card. The card ladder value will go up, and they'll give me another offer. But we'll go from there. So Power Packs are there, guys. If you guys don't know how to use it, play with it. It's a great website. I love it. There you go. Estimated length of limited rollout beta. I was thinking 11 more months. Thoughts? Ooh, Einstein, that's so good. But I'm not going that far. I'm not going that far. I'm going to go all the way up to about maybe November. And the reason why I tell you November is you're going to have this impact for quarter four. Okay? Quarter four starts in November. So it'll be November, December, January, end out the year very strong. And you could probably make like $100 million, added on. So I think that if they can get it rolling, get enough people rolling and churning and getting the money in there, getting the cards in there, and they open up the variety, if they open up baseball and basketball cards, I think you'll get a lot more rolling your way. So I think it's great what they're doing now, but I'm going to go with November. Just guessing, okay? I could be wrong, but think about what else comes out in November. By that time you have the new handheld Xbox controller thing, or that little handheld gaming thing. You got Switch 2 coming. I mean, they're filling back up again, and everybody's going to be buying games and consoles because they need something to buy. I'll never forget the time. It was my son's birthday, and my wife, I was like, hey, it's his birthday, whatever. I didn't give a shit. I'm like, got a birthday every year, bro. Happy birthday. And I'll get you and my wife goes, what are you going to buy him? I said, I'm going to get him that game he wants. And I think it was like Elden Ring or something like that. I forget which game it was. But anyway, I was like, I'll just get him that, whatever. And she goes, oh, we got to get him something big. And I was like, what? What kind of shit is that? She's like, well, it's a birthday, and people are going to be there. We got to get him something big. So here comes my wife with a bike. And I'm like, huh? My son doesn't even ride a bike. He never goes outside. He plays video games. Like, what? Now I got to teach him how to ride a bike? We're going to do this? Okay, cool. All right, you got him a bike. Cool. So there it was. My son got a bike. Guys, he's never rode the bike. Never. In his whole life. I still have the bike. I'll take a picture and I'll put it in the Discord. No. And you know what happens? Christmas comes and you go, I got to get something big. I got to do something. I mean, you can't just get everybody a gift card. Well, yeah, what's big for the kids? I don't know. Let's get them a Switch 2. Let's go get them a Switch 2. Let's go get them something new. There's a new console out. GameStop has new stuff. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, we'll get it from Walmart. We'll get it from Target. We'll get it from Best Buy. They're sold out. They don't have any more. Oh, good. GameStop. Yeah, they have. I forgot about that. Yeah, might as well get a membership. We're going to be buying these new games. We might as well save money today for money for the rest of the month. Oh, Marantz, did you go to GameStop this month? Marantz, did you go spend your $5 for free in September already? I mean, it's already the second day of September. Did you go get more? Oh, Marantz, you got penny sleeves. What are you doing with those penny sleeves? Oh, bro, you must be boxing up a lot of cards. You must have had a lot of Pokemon cards. You must have had so many Pokemon cards for the kids. You must have just put them all in sleeves. I mean, damn, did you get any hits in there? I mean, there's a book full of hits. There's these really nice reverse holo cards that I like. There might even be like an Eevee card in here or a Zapdos, right? Like really nice card. Or a Lados, reverse holo card. Maybe something for the kids. When we do our giveaway video. When are we going to do a giveaway video? Oh, I don't know. Maybe next weekend. Be ready. You guys ready? You guys ready to go? Is it an e-bike? Oh, he's got one of those, yeah. You guys ready to go to the mall with me? Go to the mall and just walk around and give away PSA graded cards to the families? Oh, yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I don't have a lot of stuff to give away. I do. I actually do have a lot of stuff. I have crazy sports cards, guys. I'm built for sports cards right now. Like this whole pack right here. This is 1991 rookie cards, prospect, all of them, unopened. The whole thing is in here. You got Brett Favre rookie card. You got Russell Maryland rookie card. I don't even know who the good 91 athletes were. Right there. They're all in here, though. Maybe Alvin Harper rookie card. You guys remember him? Am I the only one? So I'm going to be giving away sports cards. I'm going to be giving away football cards, baseball cards, Freddie Freeman. All right. Dylan Cruz rookie card. I got on pink parallel. I got other cards. I got everything wrapped up, ready to go. So we're gonna be giving all that away at the mall. Take a lap, do what we do. You guys know how we do it. Give away some stuff. Got some free other stuff. I don't know. We're gonna do a video though. PSA giveaway is next level. Been doing that for a while too. Can I get a checklist ready for the microphone? Okay. I plan. Okay, Endgame. Plan to, bro. Plan to do my best. Oh, I got to have the microphone, too. Does Bill Belichick bounce back this weekend? Hey, bros, if you guys keep asking me football questions, I don't. You guys are ridiculous, bros. Like, are kids really this hard up for info about football? Like, does it even matter? Who cares about some loser's opinion? Some fat guy who's going bald with buck teeth. Who cares about his opinion about football? Ugh, it's so gross. Don't do it. All right, back to the websites here. Yeah, Echo, it's over there on TikTok, man. I'm live on TikTok right now, and these kids are gross. Talking about sports like they matter. I don't know, bro. How many brokerage accounts you got? That's what you should be worried about. While those guys are making millions of dollars and not putting it away. Like, I had to do this whole thing about Micah Parsons, and I was talking about his contract. I was like, well, he's got to pay taxes, and there's no state tax in Texas versus up north. And then, all the options of the years and everything you take into consideration. Like, yeah, I guess he signed for more money, but money's not everything. You want to be trapped in Milwaukee? You want to be trapped in Green Bay? Not me. I said Milwaukee, but I mean, anything's cold. I'm just thinking about the cold up there. Ask Canadians. They don't even want to be there. They always come down to California. All right, here we go. Cards for sale on GameStop.com right now, guys. You guys see them? Some really nice cards for sale. Look at that. Tom Brady. This is a Topps Chrome 1974 Topps football. Tom Brady gold refractor card. What is that? PSA 10. Oh. Jalen, I can't wait till he gets hurts. 2,400 cards online right now, guys. There was 2,800 yesterday. So, yeah. Getting through them, people are buying them. I love this. I love that people know where to go to get the cards directly, and then they can go to Power Packs and have a little fun as well. So I don't mind that at all. Now, is collector the same as investor? I guess. I don't know what that means. I don't know what we're talking about, but there you go. Connect the dots. I'll see you around. Yes, you're welcome. Walmart money. That's GameStop. Walmart money. Yeah, okay, we're good there. All right, so we're good on there. We're good on here. We're good on here. Now it's time for charts. Ooh, here we go, guys. First off, let's go ahead and look at GameStop. We're going to look at GameStop's chart right now. If you're on TikTok, you will not be seeing these charts. Only us. All right, here we go. So, I told you GameStop was going to have a breakout today. I did say that. I've said it all weekend. I said it had nowhere to go but up. If I'm going to show you the chart, we'll go ahead and look at the weekly. Right here on the weekly, guys, go ahead and shrink it up, and you're going to see this is how tight it gets. So you walk the fine line here. This purple line is stemming from your support down here. We had a bounce off of there. We could tighten it up, go about right there. And that's going to tell you, okay, on a weekly standpoint, give or take, we ran into this edge here. But when you go to the daily, you'll see we broke out. We actually broke out from touching the bottom. We're going to break past the 50-day moving average on this one, on the daily. Go back up. You should see some short-term bullish movement towards earnings. Now, earnings is next week on the 9th. I anticipate GameStop gapping. I think we're going to gap. I think it's a gap and go, me personally. And I think we're going to go test the tops of this triangle. But we have to remember where the triangle is. The triangle here is going to be way up here at around $49. So I think GameStop's move is 100%. That's my opinion. but I think we can go ahead and flirt back up. Now, there's 2 levels of resistance. One is that purple line up top. The next level of resistance is going to be this inner Dorito here, where we touched previous, and that's your previous level. The third level could even be disguised from this top to this top, right? You go through, you see it, and you'll be able to get through, touch enough of each one. Right around there. That's enough. So you're in this run here. Me personally, I think this is the roof first. The first bit of resistance at 32. I think we can get there before earnings. But if we don't, then we just gap up after and we go run into this line up here. The $50 line is basically what you need for the S&P 500. If we are $50, that then everybody can convert. You have 500 million shares, 600 million shares. It's actually 590. But 590 at 50 puts you in a really good spot. That means you're going to be over 27, 26 billion dollars with the market cap. You would be eligible for the S&P 500, which we currently are eligible with the exception of the market cap. We just don't have the market cap. We have every other prerequisite built in. Broadcom. I want to talk about Broadcom right here on the daily. I believe their earnings are this week. Right? What does it tell me? Earnings are when? Tomorrow? In 2 days. Earnings in 2 days. You can see it has the same movement of this is going to be a very bearish movement. This is what I call an L, LL, loser's limp. This L has potential to fall back down, and that's what you see happening now. So if you go to the 1 hour, it fell down. It took it all the way to the top, and then it fell down. It fell through in the pre-market, came back up, flirting again, fighting with the 200-day moving average, as you can see, and this is going to, or the 200-hour average, whatever this is right here. But you'll see right now it's going to have a hard fight all the way through to earnings. After earnings comes out, I mean, anything's possible at that point, but that's going to be this week. The next stock we're going to look at is going to be called Salesforce. Salesforce is CRM, Customer Relationship Manager, whatever it may be. Same movement, same bearish pattern where it falls through, bounces off the 200-day moving average right here, and you're going to see it move back up and fight with the 50. This is the same deal. Earnings are coming out. Earnings are out. Whatever it may be. Did earnings finish out today? I got to see. Was it today? It's tomorrow. So earnings are tomorrow. So even on no announcement, this is bearish as can be, guys. This is bearish as can be. This is walking down the steps. I can see this falling through on CRM. You have additional support elsewhere. It can't close. It's trying to close this gap from way back here before, but it already had before. So you're looking at around like 190. If it falls down, falls through, you probably won't catch it until about 210. So big movements. We're talking 10 to 20% movements on this stock if it doesn't work out the way it's supposed to. Another one that's going to report in earnings this week is going to be NIO. We've talked about this company numerous times. I know people try to brag and tell me that it's up 40% this year. They're full of shit. This is one of the worst investments you're going to ever make. This is not the next Tesla. This is the pump and dump that it is. This is the hedge used against things like GameStop. If you don't remember, that's when it peaked. It peaked during the GameStop movement of 2021, January 28th, the exact day to the timeline, boom, and then pump down, pump back up while GameStop was pumping in June of 2021, and then pump back down and has same similar movements all the way down the line. It is complete trash, this stock. So I think the company's terrible. I don't know why people pump it, and we're at $6 a share. I remember when it was 66, without a doubt. The old ticker used to be CCIV. That was this one. Or was it this one? No. That's Lucid. I apologize. NIO's always been NIO. It's been a piece of shit since I saw it. So yeah, I'm not happy with this stock. I think it's going to run down and it's going to keep doing what it's doing. Don't expect a huge reversal from this company. I don't buy Chinese EV companies, flat out. That's it. So that's NIO and it's coming out. I believe is when did the earnings come out on that one? Did it already come out? Came out today. And what did they do? They lost money. Yet look at the stock. All right, we're good. We're good. That was the kids. I know that's my daughter and my son, so we're good. Bro, I be getting hype, bro. I be getting hype. All right, next stock I want to talk about right now is going to be Lululemon. This is the one I want. This is one I care about. Remember, I care about retail so much. You guys been with me for a long time. Lululemon earnings come out in 2 days, okay? Let me tell you how far this thing has fallen. I was the guy. I was the only guy in all of America to tell you this was overvalued. If you remember, the pandemic happened and then it shot back up. It was up here at 516 and I couldn't understand the multiple. I still didn't. Now it's down to 200. It has lost everything. Do I think it gets anything back? No. I think tariff scares, I think everything in the world is going to get you out of this stock. But I want to go look at the hardcore numbers of Lululemon because you guys know I care about retail so much and I compare valuations versus GameStop. So let's go look at Lulu. Let's break it down. You guys are aware of GameStop's numbers. If you're not, I'll remind you when we get there. First, market cap. These guys are $24 billion market cap even at this price. I think it's overvalued myself personally, but I know it's a good company. How good is it? Revenue, $10 billion. Magnificent. Net income, 1.8. Phenomenal. PE ratio, in the dumps, bros. So damn good. These guys make tons of money. This is crazy. Maybe it's dropped far enough. Maybe the financials are going to be that good. But for whatever reason, income from quarter to quarter, I can't compare because this is Christmas versus non-Christmas, so I get it. But if I go year to year, that's 7%. I'm not mad. Gross profit, 1.3 versus 1.2. That's solid. Gross profit increases. Your SG&A went up a little, but you're okay. $438 million, not good, considering you're just flat. You make how much more? $100 million less in SG&A, and you only made $6 million. So something's going on here with the margins, but we'll find out what it is in a minute. Net income, told you, net income's not there. It actually is down, so that's probably why they topped out. Let's see what else we got. Free cash flow, wow, there's a cash burn like you've never seen, but then they also have a cash increase during Christmas, so I'm not mad at that. Gross profit margin dropped a little, but it's still pretty good. Operating margin dropped enough, but I don't count Christmas, like I said, so I count here. Drop. Oh, free cash flow drop. Yeah, but still, it doesn't matter. So it's a quality company, man. Quality brand. I like it. I'm not mad at it. Cash, they're burning cash. $600 million they burned. All right, that's a problem. Total assets themselves, you're looking at not too much goodwill, is fine. So you're at 7.4 billion. Good number. And current liabilities, $3 billion. That's phenomenal. It's a 2x book. That's a 2x current ratio. That's not a problem. That's GameStop-esque. Well, GameStop's actually like 5 current ratio. Shareholder equity, 4.2. And they're coming in at, let's see, net cash per share, they're negative $3. That's terrible. Oh, God. This company's stretched out to what they are. Just remember that. So $35. So they do trade at 1.10x book. Right now, as we're sitting here, 5x book. I'm just ballparking numbers, maybe 6 at most, so 6 times book. A little overpriced, but still, I mean, it's not bad. 200 is not bad. I think you can have a run. I think you can run back the other way. I think you can run up. But this is what I like to look at. I like to look at these ratios so you understand just what you have. You have a company that used to be 272, and now they're right here at a 2.28, right? And you're giving that value, giving all of these metrics value, and you should. I don't think it's that bad of a company. I think it looks decent. But current ratio is at a 2.2, meaning they're a little bit past even on the number itself, like on how you generate your assets or how you leveraged yourself. The leverage is in their favor 2-1. To give you an example, GameStop's current ratio is 8. 8.39. That is crazy, guys. That means we have enough capital to run our company and to make enough for 8 GameStops. The brand, the whole brand. That's how crazy GameStop is. But to have an 8x current ratio, you guys got to know it. So yeah, Lululemon, not too bad. Just a terrible chart to buy into, but maybe you get some real value here. I mean, I think that's good value at 185. Me personally, 185, that's really good. I don't have a problem buying Lulu at this price. No. Do I think it can go up? I think it has nowhere to go but up. But then, of course, I think, tariff news and sales news. Earnings are 2 days away. Is it worth the risk? Not right now. Not me personally. Let's go look at a company called IXHL. IXHL. This is stuff that comes down what I did was I started looking at my timeline and why people are pushing this in front of me. It's a pump and dump? What the hell? Gap down, pump on earnings, dump back down, sideways, pumped again, dumped back down, pumped again. Wow, this is bullshit. Guys, don't get involved in trashy stocks like this and value like this. Don't do it, okay? All right, Duo. Is this it right here? That right there is what people are buying? God, look at this. Yeah, very bullish movement. No, it's not. Not for me. Doesn't make any sense. You're down at $2, guys. So it did run from $1.24 to $2.60. So 100%. I got you. But how are you ever going to get back up here to 75? Oh, no, you buried people. No, I'm good. Okay. This is the one everybody's talking about right now. SOGP, Sound Group. Of course. Look at this today. Just gone, huh? Did I miss something? Oh, no. Oh, no, it's a trap. I bet you if I go in here, it's probably private equity. That's a hell of a setup right there. That, and then up. Like, think about that, guys. Doesn't it look familiar? You know, I'm not. But to have this bullish pennant come out of it, and you get to the end, and when you get to the end, what happens? Gone. Gone. So, definitely enough bullish pennant setups. That one was just a pump and dump on it. Yeah, I'd have to go look at the history of these guys. But no, I'm not a fan of the SOGP. No, but be prepared. This is the one I want to talk about. Alibaba, our guys. Let me tell you something. You want Alibaba to succeed because that's Ryan Cohen. He actually owns the damn company. Look at this, man. Were we right or were we right? Fuck. Okay, guys, listen. I draw these lines for a reason. I don't delete them. And we were absolutely correct. We're absolutely correct, okay? Now listen to me. People never know how I did this. So first, bullish pennant, okay, on a short timeline. That short timeline is October all the way through about August. So 8 months, 9 months in that range. Okay, so we go down. We have support. We find it. We break out. We break out. We break out to the up. We come back down. We break out of that. And when we broke out of that, we hit this wall. This was the wall. I called it that. I put the line there because I felt we were going to go sideways and down. That's the monthly chart. Look at the weekly. Guys, look at this shit. It's perfect. This is perfect. I drew all these lines months ago. Look at this. Down, boom. We have a breakout. I said we have a breakout. You touch the top. Now look at this. Touch top again. That right there gives you a trend line. Okay, those two tops. Boom. You come back down. But remember, you have your support coming from down here. Your support was here and here. The minute we touch this trend line here of support and we're breaking out, we now have the breakout. The breakout comes, it breaks past that line of resistance. That line of resistance becomes your support. Remember me telling you this last week? Oh my God. So, becomes your support. You break out of it. Here's the weekly. You break out of it. Now you're going to walk that line. And you're not going to come under it. You're going to stay above it. And it's going to be the other side of this cup. This is your cup, and this is going to be your handle as we go sideways. And then you'll have your step up out of here. And why does it matter? Because if you were buying this stock way down here in the dumps, like Ryan Cohen has been, he has over $1 billion at Alibaba, been buying it down here at the bottom. This is the monthly chart. At one point in 2020 and 2021, it was $303 a share. It has come all the way down, yet the value there is still there. It's just not valuated correctly. But now we're on the uptick. You're going to see the other cup, boom, handle, and up out of here. Ryan's in this for the long haul, and this is a great company to buy. It's Alibaba. We've been talking about those charts for a long time. Isn't that awesome? Oh, man. You can see the bullish pennants. You can see the Dorito within the Dorito. So I don't have a problem with that at all. This feed is better than your YouTube. Oh, thank you. Angus, everybody, appreciate that. Too bad you can't see the screen. YouTube, you can see the screen. You know how it goes. All right, so there's that. This guy voted for Kamala. Yeah, I voted for Kamala. Been to 2 Trump rallies, bro, but I voted for Kamala. Yeah, you're right. You got me all figured out, bro. I don't even know where my other Trump stuff is. Who do you think the Heisman frontrunner is now? JB, I don't care. Arch Manning. Arch Manning. That's it. And why? Because he's going to come back and go undefeated the rest of the year and prove all the naysayers wrong. There. I said it. One bad game doesn't define a year or a season. United Healthcare. You guys can all think it's Castellanos or whatever the hell his name is at FSU. One good game ain't gonna make it you. Right here, guys. Ooh. United Healthcare looks like it's ready to go. Looks like it's ready to pop. It's consolidating here with the same level before. Looks like it has that gap up right here to go meet 374. You're going to get some good run right here. You're holding this 50-day. You're above it. So, yeah, UNH looks like a good investment right now at that bottom level. And my last stock of the night, none of them. I don't need no more. Is that all I had? Just that little sign? Yeah, we're good. All right, guys. So, I hope you guys get all the info you need moving forward for the next week. We do have some headlines to go over. And, this is what I'm going to be doing every night, guys. I don't know how to explain it to you. I have some business ventures that I've been doing locally, myself. I've been able to afford the life I'm living as far as trying to set myself up for early retirement and or transition out of what I've been doing and get to YouTube full time. I'm trying. I'm efforting. There's a lot that goes into it. There's packages and there's explanations and there's a wife and kids and life and expenses. But you know what? I think this is the time to really zone in and focus and lock in for GameStop. I think GameStop's earning report is the reason we should all be focused on what this investment is. And I'm just going to keep putting out as much info as I can, as many stocks and info that I can do. What I ask for you guys, and thank you, Mr. Manny 2K. What I ask of you guys, if you guys can help me out, it's not by watching ads. It has nothing to do with it. I know some of you guys are watching ads and telling me. It has nothing to do with that. It's not that I need money like that. It's not that way. What I need is I need you guys to share the videos, like, subscribe, and throw it out there to your friends and family. We need to grow this info and let people hear the truth about investments, about synergies and strategies, and why you would benefit from them. So that's what I need you guys to do the best you can. Any video you see, like it, thumbs up it, and share it. Do the best you can on that end. All right, let's go ahead and talk about a couple things here, okay, guys? First one is headlines. The headlines here on the screen are going to tell you what's going on out there in the world. If you guys are not aware, on Sunday, there was an earthquake in Afghanistan. It was a 6.0. It killed more than 800 people and injured over 1,300 eastern Afghanistans late on Sunday. I live in the state of California, guys. State of California, I have been through 7.0 earthquakes plenty of times in my life. I've been through a couple of 6s, 5s, and 4s every damn year. Not a big deal. I will tell you this. As much as you guys want to bitch and complain about taxes and infrastructure and everything, my house doesn't fall down because we do the due diligence when it comes to building here in this state. We're prepared for it. I'm not worried about an earthquake. I'm not worried about forest fires. I'm not worried about tsunami warnings. I'm not worried about tornadoes and hurricanes. The only thing I'm worried about is my GameStop shares, and I want to make sure I have plenty of them moving forward for the rest of my life. That's what I have. What interest rates going down? What do you think of the real estate investment trust? Okay, so we don't know if the interest rates are going down. There's still some data that needs to come out right now with the Fed. The Fed has a meeting this month. Additionally, you'll have a new jobs report. You will have a PCI report, and you will have a consumer price and a producer price index report, so a PPI as well. So all of that's going to be happening on the Fed minutes coming up real soon. I have that economic calendar on my other screens. And I'm doing a lot of homework on it as far as what happens when the interest rates go down. Traditionally, it tries to spark people borrowing money again so they could borrow money and grow. And it's going to be a growth thing. Me personally, I don't think that's going to happen. I think people are scared. I think that even though they don't talk about it, I think they really are scared. Wall Street's walking on eggshells. If you saw the companies right now, Nestle or somebody fired the CEO. Some other people are letting people go. Massive cuts at the corporate levels. People know what's happening into this economy. So you can say one thing, but your actions will say the other. So your words can be anything. I don't care what they are, but your actions will tell me what you really believe in this economy. So that's what I see happening. I shared one of your videos with my boss today. Echo, good luck. And hopefully they don't get mad at you. Starbucks said its newly launched fall menu led to the best ever sales week at the company-operated stores in the U.S. Good for you, Starbucks. I try not to shop there too much. I've only had it once in the last month out of my pocket, and that was because my son was hungry and he wanted a breakfast sandwich. I try not to go to Starbucks. That's just me. Here's a list of 68 jobs that qualify for the no tax on tips deduction in the GOP's tax bill. Congratulations for all of you. I no taxes on tips. That's pretty cool. You know, are these considered tips? These super chats? Because if they are, then YouTube, hi, no tax on tips, bros. Break it down. The CEO of the Polish paving company apologized after a video went viral, showed him taking a signed hat from a child at the U.S. Open. I saw the video. I didn't care that he was a CEO of some company and him making a public apology. He's just a jackass, and somebody should have just ran right there and just slapped him and said, hey, what are you doing, punk? Kids out here going, I'll never take anything from kids, bros. I'm right there literally giving kids every chance. I'm like, oh, the kids here have my food. Have my PSA graded cards. Have this. I'm good, man. No, really. I know your parents are there. I don't care. Here you go. Kids get everything. This guy's a jackass. The Long Walk, a new Stephen King movie adaptation, held a screening this weekend in which viewers walked on treadmills. As they got tired, they had to leave. And if they got tired, they had to leave. I don't go to the movies anyway. But Stephen King, you ain't gonna get me walking no shit. I don't watch scary movies. What's the point of scary movies? The scariest movie ever in the history of mankind, the very scariest movie of all time is Attack of the Killer Clowns. Right? The aliens, Attack of the Killer Clowns and spaceships. Those dudes that would eat your brains and wrap you in cotton candy and shit. Let me tell you. And there's some cards you can buy. I have the cards too. Don't get me wrong. But I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't watch any scary movie. The one scary movie that did a number on me. Oh, and I won that? Thank you. I won a battle over here on TikTok. I didn't even know. The one scary movie I watched that just kicked my ass. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I told you this story before. I actually yelled in the middle of the movie theater. I said, "Oh shit!" I went like that. And my wife was so embarrassed. She was like, "What?" And I yelled it out loud because it was scary. And you know I don't play this shit. It was the movie Strangers. The movie where they're knocking on the doors and shit. Hello? No. Somebody knocking on that door. And then first off, I'm never going to be in the middle of the woods without a firearm. And I'm talking about on me. On me. These fools, I don't care what kind of arguments they were having. Liv Tyler, is that who that is? Ugliest girl I ever seen on the screen. Oh, if her dad wasn't who he was. That woman should not be in movies, bros. And I'll say it. She wasn't cute in Armageddon. She wasn't cute in Empire Records. And she sure as hell wasn't cute in that movie. I never have in music videos. I always said it. But he's ridiculous putting his daughter in his music videos as a sex symbol. What kind of father does that shit? That's how you know they're weirdos and wackos, bros. I mean, Angelina Jolie, no different. Kissing her brother, making out with her tongue and everything. Like, ugh. Brad Pitt, you're no better, bro. You left Jennifer Aniston for that? Ugh, bro, for that stick figure, I can't get over it. Cheating on your wife with that. Ugh, gross. Bro, Strangers was wild. Freak shits out of my wife, that one. Yes. Let me tell you about it. It was Archman is not can't miss quarterback. Okay, bro. These dudes over here talking about who they're now all of a sudden everybody's like armchair quarterback scout. Everybody knows everything about everything. Bro, get out of here, bro. I know too much about football. I've forgotten more about football than all you cats think you know. And that's why I don't do a show. You can't be right there and be like, imagine my brother comes out with his takes. I'll be like, what? Who did you say? Did you ever remember who he said was the best quarterback of the draft? You don't remember who he said? What was that dude's name for the Saints? The guy with the Saints who did all the poses. And he got brought up on like EPDs or whatever. PEDs. That girl from the original Ring movie was pretty freaky too. What original Ring movie? I never saw that movie. Dude, scary movies to me growing up was like No Holds Barred. The one where it was Tiny Lester, Zeus fighting Hulk Hogan. Bro, I was scared. How could you beat Hulk Hogan? He's the man. That was the crazy shit, bro. You guys are scared of things like Mr. T. Bro, you know when I found out I wasn't scared of people was when I saw them in real life. When I saw Arnold in real life and I realized I'm bigger than him, I was like, bro, that dude ain't shit. Terminator. Get him out of here. He's trash. I saw, who did I see in real life that was tiny? I saw Mr. T. He's like 5'10", 220. 5'10", 220. What are you going to do? Give me one of those chains, brother. I pity the fool who want to mess with me. Yeah, you guys are all talk. You ain't tough. I'm telling you, these dudes out here getting tough online. The only thing they fight is sleep, bro. That's the only thing they fight. I'll tie that to the toughest dudes. Bro, you ain't gonna mess with me. Only thing you fight is sleep. I'm right there. It's a whole nother world. And my wife will tell you, I just do shit. I just do shit to do shit. I'm like, oh, babe, hold on. Nah, that guy's talking. Let me try that out real quick. Yeah, I'm like that. Hands down winner. Thank you. What's that? Fire in the Sky? I don't even know what that is. I never even watched it. Back to the chat. Back to the channel. Partnerships being announced right now. Here's a partnership. Fanta teamed up with Universal Pictures and Blumhouse to put horror movie characters like Chucky and Michael Myers on their soda cans. First off, nobody drinks that liquid diabetes called Fanta. That's the first thing. Chucky and Michael Myers. Don't care about either one of them. Wouldn't buy this shit if you paid me to. Do you know what the sugary, what's the most sugary drink you've ever consumed in your life? Like, I have one, and I can't believe we used to drink it all the time. And I'm not just talking about like homemade Kool-Aid where you spilled too much sugar in that shit. No. We used to drink a drink from the vending machines called Fruitopia. And Fruitopia was just syrup and some smell good. That shit used to be like, hold on, you didn't even want chewing gum. You'd be like, oh, I'm going to make out with this girl. Hold on, let me drink some Fruitopia, bro. My shit would be tasting fruity. Have you ever tried to make out with somebody and you had Big Red in your mouth? That cinnamon gum? Big Red? They don't even make the shit anymore. Oh, that and Juicy Fruit. Oh, no. No, God, no. Imagine if I go to my son and I go, hey, Pop, I know you got a girl. I know you're out there trying to... Dude, I hook my son up with that. First off, I buy my son sticks of deodorant. Like they're going out. I got a deodorant. He got one in his backpack, in the truck, in his room, in the bathroom, in the other bathroom. I just got deodorant everywhere. My wife's like, what are you doing? I said, just to remind him, he's a young man. He's got a girl now. He's got to smell good. Got to put it on. I want to make sure he doesn't miss his opportunity, right, to put it on. So I get him deodorant. Boom. Then I get my son gum. I've got packs of gum for my son everywhere. Mentos. I got the little ice cubes. I got shit in my truck, in his backpack, in the rooms. Gum everywhere. Hey, bro, here. And then he'll be like, no, Dad, it makes a lot of noise when I walk. I said, no, Pop, just take some out and put in your pocket. I am not answering the phone, bro. These dudes out here calling. I ain't never doing it. So anyway, you're so cutthroat. No, I'm not. I'm nice. I'm the nice guy. What the hell are you talking about, cutthroat? So anyway, I was out there buying him gum, got him that, and then I even when I went to Vegas, we were buying cologne for myself, and all of a sudden my son he adopts it all. He's out here smelling good. I said, yeah. He's like, hey, Dad, you know, these girls, I was like, yeah, I know, but I already know. I'm setting you up for failure, bro. The guy got more cash in his pocket than me. That's how dads do it, though. Dads just want their kids to be, you know, what they weren't, I guess. I don't know. I'm not trying to live through him. I'm just want to give him everything he gets in life. That's it. He doesn't know about game. I mean, I tell him about GameStop. Do you guys tell your family about GameStop? I tell my family every day. You guys see the video of me talking to my wife? True story. I only started recording halfway into the convo because she wanted to walk out. And I was like, baby, hold on. 7 more days, babe. She goes, 7 more days to what? And I go, what do you mean? GameStop earnings are going to be amazing. She goes, you told me this in March. I said, yeah, baby, but this time it's different. Yes, it's different. This time it's different. Oh. And you know what? I don't think she's mad at me. I don't think my wife's mad. I don't think she's upset or frustrated or fed up or can't stand it. No, my wife just likes that I have a hobby, that I have passion, that I have something that I wake up for. You guys wake up for stuff? Like some of you guys just wake up and die. You guys run out of shit to wake up for, and then you're like, oh, why am I here? Right? You start second-guessing everything. Find something to wake up for. If it's the show, don't worry. I'm going to be here, babe. I'm going to be here. Right in front of you. Have I missed a day? In 4.5 years, have you missed me? Maybe 1 or 2 times. That's about it. But no, I'm here. And I'm about that life. But shit, if I don't give you something to watch, what are you good for? About 2 hours? Cut your grass, go to the gym, do some dishes, wash your out. You do all that. And those 2 hours that I give you, guess what? Bam, you're being productive and you can thank me later. I better see when I meet you guys in person, you all better be ripped to shit, bro. You better have a shredded six pack. You guys better be built. Your house better be immaculate, better be model ready. Your cars better be shined because all you got to do is tune into the show. I got to do the show, but you guys just tune in, do shit while I'm doing it. You guys all better get promoted at work. Yeah. I was starving too, but I go to bed hungry. I don't care. I wake up the same way. GameStop. Speaking of hunger, Jersey Mike's has tapped Eli Manning, the worst quarterback in the history, Eli Manning, for their NFL campaign, pairing him up with longtime spokesman Danny DeVito. Oh. Danny DeVito is a guy I'm not a fan of. Danny DeVito's best role was being in the movie Hercules, the animated film. Phil! He was the trainer. It was his best movie. Not Twins. What other Danny DeVito movie was there that he was in that I can remember? Other People's Money. That was a good movie, actually. Danny DeVito was an actor who had applied and tried out for over 100 roles in Hollywood. And he got turned down. And he kept going back until they picked him. He married the young lady from Cheers. He's had a successful career ever since. And it reminds me of Ryan Cohen and Chewy getting turned down 100 times and finally getting picked up. It reminds me of us in this channel where I have gone through hundreds and hundreds of episodes and interviews and we still will find our way to success. I'm convinced. So shout out to Eli Manning and Danny DeVito. Two terribles with Jersey Mike's. Conviction, absolutely. I have a 51 pack. Kyoto, I got that down, bro. Shout out to Kyoto, guys. I don't know if you guys know who Kyoto is. He's my right-hand man, pots and pans. He's been a moderator for the channel for over 4 years. He lives out in Japan. Kyoto Exports, my man. Tonight is your night, bro. Tonight is your night, bro. Thank you. Tonight is your night that you make me your woman. Holy shit. Okay. If you're on TikTok, guys, this shit is wild. Like, oh, are you a person? Are you an avatar? Yeah? Bro, this shit is wild, bro. I don't know if you guys can see, like you guys on YouTube right now, go to TikTok. You're not going to believe who I'm hanging out with. What's up, bro? Okay. What's good, bro? Where am I from? I'm from California. Yeah. I don't look like California? No, that's good. What the hell? Why you let him join? I didn't see the picture. He had a picture of a female or something named Goldie. Is your name Goldie? Damn, bro. Hey, talk about a scary movie. I got to do this. Guy looks like he's a serial killer. I can't do it. Damn. Just wait till I clip this part of the show. I'll put it on YouTube and you guys can see it. This dude is hilarious. Scared the shit out of me. You want me to put you on the YouTube? Okay. Well, do me a favor. Sit back, bro, because you're scaring the shit out of me. Yo, Carter Quarter Pocket just showed up to TikTok to see this shit. Carter, I can't make this up, bro. Are you trying out for a movie? You belong in Hollywood, bro. This shit is wild, bro. Cover calls. Explain why you shouldn't do it. Okay, I will right now. Oh, no, I don't follow anybody. I have like 21,000, 22,000 followers, but I don't follow anybody. Yeah, but I don't follow anybody, bro. You got to follow me. Good, thank you. All right, well, you hang out there, okay? I'm going to be on YouTube. I'll see you around, bro. Hang out. You stay in the cut. You can stay on the show. You don't have to leave. You can stay right there. But I'm going to go talk to the camera over here. You look like you're mad, bro. On YouTube? Yeah, after. Because I'll clip this whole clip, and then I'll put you on YouTube after. I can't clip it now, young man. Bro, hey, guys, you guys are not gonna be able to understand how this shit is. If you, Snacks, were you over there on TikTok? Oh man, Carter will tell you. This is wild, bro. Carter's right there. You're worldwide now, bro. No. Oh, you're dying laughing because you see what I'm dealing with. This dude's trying to kiss me through the phone. Bro, that's wild, bro. Talk about scary movies. Yes, that's exactly what I'm looking at. Scary movie. Okay, back to what we were talking about. Before I answer that question, bro's not mad. He's surviving. Exactly. You're right. Shit, man. Mosquitoes look like they're cousins. Are you cousins with mosquitoes? You guys hang out? Yeah, I bet. I bet that chair is fire, bro. Where'd you get that yellow ass chair? That chair is fire. Look at that shit, bro. That chair looks like it came out the 1970s, bro. I swear to God. Yeah, Dirk Diggler called. He said he wants his chair back. You ever watch Boogie Nights? You watch that movie? It's a good movie. Google it. Boogie Nights. Mark Wahlberg. Even has that other actor who died. I forget his name right now. You know who I was talking about, that dude. That sex symbol. Burt Reynolds. He's in that movie too. Jimmy. Yeah, this fool got laugh tracks and everything, bro. All right, you hang out right there, bro. I'll see you, okay, Goldie? I got to go do YouTube. Thank you. All right, so Minecraft is working with Ice Cube for a campaign that positions the rapper and actor as the claims adjuster. Okay, I don't want to hear Ice Cube. Bro, I swear to God, I'm going to mute the shit out of you, bro. You need to stop making all these little noises. Bro, they're going to hate it over there on TikTok. This guy needs to get a life. Anyway, I'm taking this shit. I can't with these guys. Oh my God, it's so hilarious. Driving home now. Thank you, Burden. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to play video games. I hear Ice Cube in there. Today was a good day. What is he going to say? I have no idea. Okay. The Gown Boy. That's what he calls himself? The Gown Boy? I never knew what that was, bro. Okay, anyway. And then the last part about a healthcare marketing agency partnered with iSpot to improve audience segmentation. I don't care about all that stuff. Thank you. Dang, that was a good impression. Yeah. No. Wait till you hear him. Your boy Ice Cube shouldn't be in any game. No, we're fine. Okay, we're good now. All right, guys. So let's answer the question. The question is covered calls and explain why you shouldn't do it. Okay. That's financial advice. I don't know why you shouldn't do it. I know why I don't do it. Okay. I don't do any covered calls, and I could. Obviously, I could write contracts. I have over 1,200 shares. I could write 12 contracts, however long, a week, and make some premium that maybe people think I'm missing out on. If I believe in this company the way I do, and I want to own this company the way I do, I don't want to get assigned at a price of $30, $35. People could sell covered calls right now. We're at 23 with no volatility. And is it going to run to 25? Is it going to run to 28? Probably not. But people could write that and call it a day. I won't. I won't do that, because if you get assigned and you can't roll them and you don't have the cash to do it, then what are you going to do? You're going to sell off at 28? It means I've been buying for so long, all for what? To make $4,000 in addition to losing my position? No. This is going to be bigger than what people are giving it value for. They have not given you value for $10 billion of cash. They have not given you value for the earnings that you make. This stock is at bare bones bottom right now. You're $20 a share cash, plus what? Plus profit, plus deploying of that cash. You now have to give me a multiple for return on equity, return on the asset itself. So yeah, I think GameStop has the opportunity to be worth 100 billion, 200 billion tomorrow. Tomorrow, if Wall Street deemed it. But Wall Street hasn't given it the correct multiple yet because they haven't strung together enough quarters yet. They haven't seen it yet. They don't want to see it. Remember, when you don't want to see progression and success happen, you're going to be Wall Street right now. They didn't want to do it for Tesla for years. They did it for like 10 years on Tesla. Okay. Do that for 10 years to GameStop. I'll have 50,000 of it. I'll have 60,000 of it. And I'll have, as many shares as I can. I'll have 2,000 shares. I'll have 2,500 shares. Well, guess what? When you finally do catch up and you guys say, okay, now it's time to make this company really worth what it's worth. Now we're going to give it value of a $200 billion market cap. Okay, good. Then what do you do per price? What do you do per share? It's going to be $500 a share. I mean, where are we going? If it's that, I'm selling. I'm going to start withdrawing little by little, but I don't have to. I don't need the money. I'm not cash strapped. I'm fine. Maybe one day, maybe something changes. Maybe we go through a depression. Maybe we go through a recession and jobs are lost and incomes are lost and we can't survive. Well, guess what? I'm still not selling my shares. Those shares are not for sale. My wife knows, my family knows this shit's not for sale. That's $30,000 you're never getting back. We could sell off every stock that I own, every other position I own. You could sell off my home. You could sell my cars. You could sell my testicles. I'm not going to sell my GameStop shares. And I'm not joking with you. I don't need those bad boys. I'm done. I don't need a lot of things in life. I'm done. I will drink my own piss. I will crawl through glass and I will drink lava. I will eat it for lunch. I will do all of that before I sell my GameStop shares. You're never going to get them from me. Never. 6 days from now, you'll understand why. That number is going to be so massive. Wall Street's going to know what the hell's going on. They're going to wake up, they're going to smell the coffee, and they're going to go, damn. That was just shit. My bad. Thank you for becoming an elitist with us, bro. I won't ever. Yeah, if you're listening to Uncle Bruce, that's part of the problem. Uncle Bruce came out with a video a couple of weeks ago, and it's so sad because when he makes videos about writing contracts, one, you have to understand who he is. Two, you also have to know that he doesn't know the company like you do. He doesn't know every product. He doesn't know the margins. He doesn't know what they have coming. No, he generalizes it because he doesn't study. That's Tony De Niro. That's Uncle Bruce. That's everyone else in the world. They don't study it enough. They don't know every intricate detail. I used to know every intricate detail about AMC movie theaters. And then when it fell down 99%, I said, okay, I'm done. I don't need to beat over the head. We're good. We're done. I don't need to pay attention to the earnings. I don't need to pay attention to the offerings, no convertible notes that they're doing, the debt, none of it. I don't need to do any more because I got it right. We did right and we avoided it. There you go. Bet me on. Got that one 100% correct. Talked about it, talked it out. Here's the bankruptcy in front of you. Here's what's going to happen. Worked it all out. Said it in front of everybody. Left it alone. Don't talk about it anymore. I don't care what new discovery they find in the dockets. It's like, look what we found. Who gives a fuck? You're wrong. So now we're talking about GameStop. I know every detail about GameStop. Every single one. And so do you if you watch this show. So yeah, I'm not going to write covered calls because some criminal from Canada is giving me advice on information that he's not allowed to even give and then charging for it. Right behind it. I could teach you how to write covered calls and you'd make X amount of dollars and you never have to buy a share at all. You could just buy cash secured puts and you can do. It's like if he's so smart and he's so educated and he can figure it all out, then show me. Show me the fruits of this smartness. I've been waiting for it, Uncle Bruce, for 5 fucking years. You know what's the problem with Uncle Bruce? He had 100,000 members. He's down to 80,000. He's lost 20,000 subscribers. And all he does is him and his wife nickel and dime people for what they do. Remember that. When he's selling you his advanced information on a Saturday, hey, he's been in my DMs. He wants to go ahead and do a show. I said, no, I'm good. Thank you. I don't need to partner up with guys like him. And I'll tell you why. Because I found out his other channels, his traveling with Bruce, do you know what he did? He leveraged his following and allowed them to buy tickets onto cruises. And then he would go and get his tickets on the cruise for free. Because he would tell the cruise line, hey, I have 20 people that want to take a cruise with us. Why don't you sponsor me one? Go ahead and give me one, and I'll get these 20 people in. And sure enough, that's how he did it. So to facilitate his cruising lifestyle, all he did was open up a YouTube channel and utilize people to go ahead and do it for him. That's what they did. What else? What did he do over here at GameStop? The first thing he did, he started selling out. I'm going to give you a shout out on my show because I have so many people watching, and you get $25 to PayPal because he wants to get it right away. He doesn't want YouTube to take any cut. Then he starts selling weekend classes for 1 hour at $500 a piece, US dollars. Then he starts selling clocks and stereos and some other bullshit. It's always a gimmick. It's always a grab. Everything's a money grab. I know guys like this. I'm related to one. I'm not him. And I don't ever want to be him. I'm invested into GameStop. You guys want to come talking about money grabs? I go buy everything I can at the damn store and I give it away for free to the public. That's what I do. And I'm there every day. I'm there every other day. I support this company. I support your investment. I support you as a person. I support you guys so much that I wake up every freaking day just to be right here in front of you. That's what I do. And I will do that till the day I die. Nothing's going to take me away from this channel. Nothing's going to take me away from this information. Nope. They're going to have to kill me, guys. They might want to. What do you guys think? You guys think I should release the book yet? The behind the scenes book? Should I do that yet? You guys don't know about behind the scenes of this show? I might give you that info one day. And when you hear it, when you see it, it's going to blow your mind. I have videotape. I have videotape of people filming me at work. I know who did it. I know when they did it. I know how they did it. I have the tape. It'll blow your mind. Remember, when private equity is after you, make sure you don't fold. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. We have 6 more days, millionaires. We're going to be so fucking rich. Ugh. Gross ass tagline, by the way. Don't worry, Echo. I'm safe as hell. I got to get going. Guess what we're doing tonight? A proposal. I've got a lifelong person that I love, that I respect. Believe it or not, I do. This person's been in my wife's family, obviously her whole life, but her aunt, my wife, I'm going to tell you a story real quick. Before I leave. My wife's aunt had a big influence on me my whole life that I've met her. She's a really good lady, really good person, and she helped set up my wife and I, our wedding. I'll never forget it. We were like doing things, and you could always just count on her to go and decorate, go pick up the food, drop it. It's the perfect dia for everything, right? Like you guys know how this works in Mexican households and families. There's always that one person you can count on the most, and it's your tia, right? So this young lady who's been through a lot in life, and she's got kids, and she had a marriage at one time, and a lot of stuff happened. But she helped us out. She was like, I'll help you plan the wedding. I'll help you. Like, she was the helper of the whole way through. And I know people hate doing that, you know? And it was years ago, guys. We're talking over decades ago, right? Whatever it may be. When we actually had this reception for my wife and I. And I'll never forget it. Well, I'm proud to announce that about an hour from now, 2 hours, her boyfriend is going to propose to her. And he asked us for help on how to do it. So my wife came up with the plan. And I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there for her because she was there for us. It's all love. That's family. So I know she's going to say yes because she's a really good person. And this guy turned out to be a really good guy for the family. But I'm proud. I'm happy. And I wouldn't know what family is if it wasn't for my wife. because my family's not that way. My mom, my dad, my brothers and cousins and all of them are not that way. But today has been a truly awakening moment for me in my life. I know you guys don't know it yet. I know you guys don't know everything about me. You guys know a lot about me, but you guys don't know the whole saga and the whole story. But if you're not watching Kyoto, I'm okay with it. I'm good. But I'm going to tell you something, guys. You guys know my whole story. Today's one of the most awakening days I've ever had in my life. Relief, stress-free, and I got my calling, I got my path. And I've told you this is my path. I want to do YouTube, I want to do finance, I want to do this info for you guys, and I want to do a show every day. This is what I want to do, and I want to get paid to do it, and I want to be able to survive to do it, and I can. Because I've got somebody in my corner. Today is Dannon's birthday. My cousin Dannon, who passed away a couple of months ago. I was a pallbearer. He's my number one cousin. He's my guy. He was 39 years old. He would have been 40 today. I know that he's with me. I know that he watches for me. And I love it. I love it. Everything we do is the unknown. Remember this, okay? We don't know the outcome. We don't know what's going to happen at the end of this. We don't know what's going to happen this week. We don't know what's going to happen next year. But there is greatness in not knowing. You just got to try. If you only do what you know, you never took the risk that you needed to take in life. I'm officially taking this risk with you. I'm dialed in. I'm GameStop. I'm YouTube. I'm Marantz Rantz. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. I'm going to see you around, millionaires. I got to get to this proposal. Peace.
Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertold, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC, a superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz